Okay, this whole not evolving Shropshire malarkey has gone on long enough. I've got a reasonably powerful sword. Right, the thing that gets him the crystals he wants is among our better weapons. So I'm gonna do it. And nobody's gonna stop me, hopefully. Except the people who might. I had momentarily forgotten where we were going, but I remember now that there's a... I say I remember, I looked at the map, but there's a teleport location that we can go to. That's right next to the new area we were in the middle of. Giving the bird a rest for the time being. Cordova suburbs. Does that mean there's another one in a different part of Cordova? Or does it just mean there's another part of Cordova generally, like whether we teleport to it or not? And they just didn't want you to get confused about where in Cordova you were teleporting to, in case you thought you were going to wind up in... not there. But... It's none of my concern for right now, for my concern is floating away with a sort... It's amazing what you can wind up missing if you just don't turn a corner at the end of one episode, huh? Pardon? What's the... Bowls of... Someone's emptied the milk. Is this just every chair structure we've sat on thus far? Anything that's a chair appears here, so is this not a real... It's not a real save point then? It's just winged. So you can come and have a look at all your chairs that you want, and a grave? Lost Origins. You can sit where you want in a funny world. Oh no, this is the bathroom. Not a grave at all. You know what? Sometimes it can be both. Well, I've found my way into the world of chairs right this second, and I'm confused and alarmed, but I remembered such a place being in the game, but I just sort of... There's skeletons. There's skelly bones chuckling at you from their various chairs as well. Can you believe it? Right, well. So that's all that was in there. That's how many chairs you've got left to find. Does that do anything, getting all the chairs? Do I get a special chair to hit people with? Can I do a WrestleMania? Is that the true ending? Is that I start my wrestling career? That's what wrestling is, right? Just hitting people with chairs. I'm going to do wrestling forever now and just injure everyone alive. You all get wrestled today. That's my vengeance, is just the wrestling defeats of every living creature on Earth. You'll never stop me. Not without the amulet. And nobody knows where that is. I don't know what... Shut up, right? Just fight the armour. Fight the armour and it'll all work itself out. You don't need to be concerning yourself, you fool, with what you're saying. Just... Well, I got carbon steel from you at any rate. A useful material, used in materialing. Alright. That's its greatest function, is the number of things you can... Oh. Of course, I've already made all the things, but, you know, I'm sort of regretting not stocking up on Spirit of Fuji's now, because God knows how many fucking... more of those I'm gonna need. To rectify horrible mistakes. Yes. This way now. Come on, break a thing apart. Breaking them up bits and pieces. Get them all to do. There's always more Joft. No! Don't swing that. You're bad. You were bad in a forest and now you're bad in an urban environment. Oh, it wasn't the tree's fault, it was yours. Oh, spinny. Doing spinny mysteries to stop me all the time. But you've failed now. Oh, for fuck, and then always your brother turns up. Didn't even have my money. You owe me sweatlepence. Give me the... Hit the fucking thing, thank you. What was making a wafty? Do those just appear intermittently? For no real... Yeah, that's not anything I'm doing that's making tiny tornadoes. Tiny tornadoes to be! You'll never get them. Because they're ethereal. The moment you think you've seen one, they slip out of your grasp. Fuck. Right. I'm gonna grasp fuck now. Oh yeah, I forgot I didn't have the fourth. Because the weapons in this game make no sense. Well, this is clearly something. You just encased it in a little square of roads. There's going to be something in here that I want, probably. Unless you're just being bizarre. Now, who are you and why are you wearing a blue robe? A ghoul! A ghoul for us to look at. Oh, no, I can't. Oh, I can. In fact, I lied about not being able to. You don't realise. You don't realise the forethought that it took to take all of the fish away in advance. Alright? Who'd have known that had been necessary? People called me a fool when I said fish would present a problem. They said the fish pose no threat. Oh, the fish pose no threat. You fucking idiot, the fish pose no threat. They had a whole song about it. Where the fuck have I ended up? Well, that's odd. I guess I just completely missed that there was a door here at all when I went through here, because this wasn't a greyed out bit, I don't think. An ordinary scrombus. I'm not tremendously observant in the town centre tonight. Wild memory. Quite so. Well, I'll never know if there was anything in that. You're a blue one. No, don't chomp. No chomp feet. Well, I've accidentally healed myself, but it was sort of necessary, I guess. You're not allowed a chomp to be. No more from any of you. Oh, God. Oh, fuck. Right. No. No! You absolute. I do want to check something. Right? Because it's just sort of dawning on plus 20, plus 10. Where's the sword breaker? Plus 20, so it is slight, but it is an increase in attack. Okay. That's got slightly higher attack, but it doesn't give you a defense boost. But it is a pirate sword. I just sort of want to see if there's... I mean, like, I could have that, and that'd be more attack, but it's also a slow weapon. I think I'll stick with this for the time being. You chomp. Stop the chomps. Won't somebody stop the chomps? It's a tragedy, the number of chomps, really. Just seems unjust. This is the way we are going. And I know that, for I just looked. Whee! And then... You're all mystery doors today, aren't you? Very well, I shall see what's in them. Let's go down one and see what we can get as a present. You're gonna give me a bottle of funny drink, alright? The absolute most hilarious beverage. No! Don't be the Knight of the Realm. I'll take your fencing veins out and then you won't be able to sword anymore. And why is it made of lightning for you? Are you a specific lightning fencer? Were you in life as you are in death now? What sort of swords have you got about you, really? I mean, for fuck. Ooh. Oh, I've made the industry. I've made the whole industry just then. You're gonna have to stop me from doing it again, or there might be consequences. There might be consequences in Papa Roach's surf shack. It tends to be where the chain of cause and effect culminates. Oh, God, and until you understand that... Got a real sniffly nose. I hope it's not creating an audio problem. I'll try and deal with it if it is. But my nose is just bad. I'm having just multiple malfunctions with, like, every part of my body that could possibly affect my voice these last couple of sessions. And I'm really... I'm really just worried that there's, like, a gremlin who's cast a curse on me. You thought a swift poke would defeat me. Did an earthquake happen just then? What happened? What's going on anymore? I don't know what's happening with happening with anything that happens. Is this just another... do you just join straight down? Should I have checked the other door first, really? I'll kill you both regardless, because you've got crystals for me, and I want Fropshire to evolve. I've got a bloody Snounden's bride back at home who's just got nothing. Just sat there doing nothing. Yeah. Right, let's check the other one. Wondering when I'm going to turn him into something else. I've got abilities to get and all. I think I'm going to start looking those up in a little bit in advance, when it gets to the final level anyway. Just so I can clear that up and make sure that I've got... Well, maybe it's honestly not that important for right now. Maybe I should just focus on evolving some people. Maybe... I don't know. I'm trying to think what the practical option is, and maybe that's my mistake. Maybe I should just be doing what I think would be fun to look at, which is the new folks every time, because the abilities, you know, a lot of them are going to be for creatures we may never see again, because I might find a different favourite one. All of it's just futile then, is just what you've done me. All this I can't quite... Like, there's... Like, I'm loath to do a Dark Souls comparison, but in something like that... Like, it's another example of a thing where there's a lot of, like, going back and through areas and discovering shit, right? There's, like, a reason to go every single way. Like, something will be a shortcut that you can unlock, or there'll be, like, a secret thing down that passage. Here, they're just playing fuck around. They're just like, here's all the twisty cabinets, you can fucking put up your ass. And it's like, no, I don't want to. Well, you've got no choice, because I'm a map that tells you nothing's happening. And then it does a little I've beaten you song in a contest. Yeah, it just feels like not a lot's being done with the space, I guess, is my complaint. And I just... you know, in a game that's about exploration, I just sort of wish there was more of a reason to explore. I don't know. I just don't know. Because like Bloodstained Ritual of the Night even, I don't remember there being quite this many like redundant paths that didn't really have anything different down them. Like, I don't remember that being a thing full stop, and I don't know if it's just because I don't remember a lot about that game, or just it sticks out more in this one because I'm in it right now, but this certainly feels like I booted this up and I was surprised when it started happening, you know? This didn't feel like what should have been the case from just about everything I knew. Rosario! Fine time for you to show up now that everyone's already dead, but yeah. I mean, it's true whatever the case, and we've got to make the most of it now. You alright back there? Just having a chill time? Enjoying yourself? Eating a lovely pan of chocolat in the moonlight? God, me though. I mean, I would if it weren't potentially dangerous these days, but because of the virus, to clarify, not that like there might be a man with a knife or something. I don't know. I sort of take for granted that there may be people looking at this like later, like afterwards. I'm sort of dubious at the idea that there's going to be an afterwards, to be honest, but, you know, we persevere. We persevere so that other people can watch fencing idiots get destroyed in a fictional town. Oh, no, you're poking me. You're poking me with the greatest of ease as you fly around on your fucking trapeze. The greatest of ease is the only thing you're allowed to rhyme with the word trapeze, just so you're aware. I think that's a hard and fast rule of lyricism. There's actually a whole law that they've written. It's called the law of fucking you away. It wasn't, but I needed him to believe he was going to get fucked away, because then it became a self-fulfilling prophecy at that point. I'm getting close. I'm getting close to the final frop. You're excited, my friend? Oh, there's a fucking run! There's a fucking mayonnaise sauce for you, sir! I'll stop it, I'll heal you many times, I'll poison them as much as I can! Oh, you're still getting fat, Now, you know what, I think I'm going to be sort of relieved to see the back of him after that. It's just you're really making this a lot easier on me, Fropshire, old chum. You got a bottle of wine for me again? Yes, lovely drinks. I do love my lovely drinks. Delicious. A delicious glass of whatever I've stolen from a ghost. An excellent vintage. From beyond the grave. Anything gonna... Oh yes, there's some creatures. Funny lizard resurgence with a... Oh, whoa! Perfectly fucking synchronized as well. White steel. Ah. I wonder if it goes to other countries to eat dead steel. Oh. Oh. Oh ho ho ho. Says you. Lovely smorb. Well, now hang on, you got punch. And you, yeah. And you. Bum pum bum 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 bum. I'm making a bunch of fucking punching weapons to make a thing that probably won't be great. I want it on my fists eventually, and when I do, I'll fucking seal your fate. Puppety pump punch. I've got a decent enough. I need another one of these. The Bardiche is decent enough for now on the axe department. I am going to get that ready just for when we've got more. I'm going to live a little and get a new punch. You've given me a gauntlet, just an ordinary gauntlet. And these, I take it, assume the role of a frozen frog. What are you? You are shitting me with this. You are going to nut on my grave, probably. It would be consistent with the level of disrespect you've displayed thus far. Will you accept punches? From me, you will. So let's see if... Well, actually, is this the strongest... It's the strongest punching weapon we can have. So... It's still very bad as a weapon, but I guess we'll... Well, at least they're visible on my hands this time. Oh, you weren't done. Okay. Well, I'm gonna punch you to death now. I hope you appreciate. It's sort of, oh, I've not checked to, like, steal anything. Oh, when you spit poison I can do, but it's just gold. I didn't think to... Oh, now you're ready for my little kicks! I'll defeat you with all sorts of movements. And now we can save. Because I've cleared you all out of the area to give me access to this. Well, you know what, we can do fun spins now, and that's made it worth it. That's made it sort of worth it. We could end here, but I want Shropshire to evolve before the end of the episode, is what I have decided, so... We're going to do that first, and then I shall do something else. Ah, you've returned. Oh, I'm poisoned. Are you the one who knew Antidote or not? Shropshire, help me. Help me a little bit. I can actually just check your abilities, can't I? No, you didn't know Antidote. That was my other one. So I am going to have to use a serum. Which is fine. Interesting. Did you just not inform me of that before? Oh, I fucking used the short sword to make that axe, didn't I? Right. I should have gone the whole way through this right, but I'm more interested in this, because it looks like a pointy... Excellent. A pokey weapon. I do like those. But... Oh, God! Oh, God! I need to do this a bit more first, though, however, just so you get the idea. Just so that you realise what I'm capable of when I punch you a lot. Please heal me. Thanks. I'm glad. I'm glad you've done it. Ho-ho! And I'm glad you've done this. Become something funny for my eyes. Become the lube. What? Ignore that instruction immediately. You just seem to have become a normal small person. And what is your business? This isn't where I wanted to... You're just little and dressed in... You've just become an ordinary... most popular fairy due to his extremely cute appearance. Just looking at it is restorative. I prefer your These at least were an interesting, like, take on the situation. So am I just gonna get various different actual people then? And not really be impressed with any of it? That's disappointing. I maintain there was more you could have done with that concept. But I guess it's a moot point, huh? Because they didn't. Oh well. Tune in next time for more underwhelming pixies in the fucking game that... Did you just... You're shunting me? Oh, with my latest evolution I've gained the power of shunts. You'll never be free from me. Oh, fuck shit. Goodbye, everyone. Just give me a second to fucking deal with this.